So we're back at the garden, and I just wanted to show you the leeks I saved. And normally between the rows of leeks there's supposed to be carrots, so if the carrots are still there, we'll use them for seed saving this year with the leeks. They're there for that. And there are also some oh my god, what's the name? Garlic I planted here last year. So normally if you watch last year's video, there's garlic all the way in the end there, here, and on that plot, which would be sufficient for a whole year, hopefully. And otherwise, there's also supposed to be carrots right there, which we'll be using for seed saving. And I think, yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna touch it too much because at this stage they're quite fragile and they need to firm up a bit after the winter. I don't want to break them. Yeah, there we go. There isn't much. I just mostly came to see the garden, move the tarp, because it's going to snow today. Yeah, that's Canadian spring for you. Okay, welcome back to the seeding area. We'll call it the ghetto cedar. Welcome back to the ghetto We'll start that again. Welcome back to the seeding area. And today, I can't help it, but like a lot of gardeners, I am addicted to spring. The spring addiction, I call it. And I'm going to sow some seeds because I wanted to. So today we're going to sow some pea seeds. Just a little reminder that I'm in Canada, zone 5, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I can't put things out in the garden until maybe mid-May, early May, depending on what it is. And I'm going to go for mid-April with some cold hardy vegetable. So previously we planted some brassicas, pak choy, rocket, lamb's lettuce, and salad. So those things are vegetables that can tolerate cold temperatures. And we're going to continue in that path with some peas. So I have here a bunch of pea seeds. These are Alaska, 55 days it says, so we'll just say that they're gonna take 70 days, 60 days to maturity, 65. And we're gonna sow these. I've already pre-moistened my soil here, so if I squeeze it a lot, you can see that the water drips, but it's not oversaturated. And that's all I need. I'm not gonna water the seeds because the problem with pea seeds is that they can really easily rot. So fluffy soil without overwatering, you see, it's nice and fluffy. You can feel that it's wet, but it's not heavy wet. And so I give it a normal squeeze, no water, really tight squeeze, water drips out, that's what you want. And that's also the kind of texture you want for your compost. So let's get started, and I already can see that I did my first mistake, is put the tripod up before taking out the seed cells. So you guys will see what that will do. Move the whole thing, not too much. I'll just adjust the screen a bit. There you go. Okay, so I'm using these cell trays I got them for $3.50. So these are, I would say, mid plastic. These won't last too long, but I bought them, so I'm gonna use them. And the good thing is that they're actually quite big. So for pea seeds that will germinate quite fast and have big, thick roots, this will be perfect. And yeah, let's get to it. I try not to put soil all over the place. So I don't know how I'm gonna do the montage of this video, which is what I'm gonna do later on today. But the cold weather has started again. It's the second day of spring and the outside temperature is about 4 degrees. I actually put a, what it's called, you know, one of those plastic bags that you fill with hot water to keep you warm in the bed. I use one of those to keep the outside plastic greenhouse a tad warmer than the temperature, so it's about 10 degrees instead of 4, which is all right for what I have in there. And you don't want it to get too warm because I want my plants to get used to cold temperatures anyways, so there, we don't want to baby them too much. Boom. Now we'll just squeeze the soil in again. And yeah, the biggest mistake new gardeners do is start some summer crops way too early, and then they have to vegetate them indoors or just run out of space. And you know, I'm saying that, and I'm already running out of space, and here I am germinating more seeds. The only good thing I see about what I'm doing here is that these are cold hardy crops, so I'm expecting some negative temperatures in April, some dips to -5. But with the fleece that I put at the allotment, I'm not too worried. So these plants won't take too much space at home. They're only going to be here to mid-April, sorry. There we go. Now we're done. We're going to go for 3 seeds. 3 seeds per pod. Whoop, I dropped one there. And 3, well, that's 4. 3, well, that's 4. 3, and so on. Probably speed it up on the montage if I can. It was here, boom, and we'll just shove these. There we go. There, and up, and you cover. Trying to get some non-licensed music for you, so There you go. Saved myself a few bucks. Just kidding. Anyways. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's alright if you see a few seeds. I'm not really pushing the soil in. There. There you go. I'm gonna put the humidity dome on, and then we'll see you guys when the peas germinate. Oh. Well, that part left.